Hello students, let's continue from your third standard science, living and non-living things. Fourth point, living things can move. All living things can move from one place to another in some way or the other. Many animals move in search of food, water and shelter. Plants cannot move from one place to another but do show some amount of movement in the form of blooming or growing in the direction of sunlight. Here you could see horse galloping. It's moving from one place to another. Flowers blooming in the direction of sunlight. This girl is running, moving from one place to another. Non-living things cannot move from one place to another with their own. We make non-living things move when we drive a car, fly a kite, or wipe our hands with towel. Non-living things cannot move without help. Next point, living things sense their surroundings. All living things sense their surroundings and most often respond to it. They do this with the help of their sense organs such as eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue. You have already studied in the previous classes the sense organs. Eyes, ears, nose, skin and tongue, 5 sense organs. Dogs have very strong sense of smell and often help in solving thefts and other crimes. Besides this, animals like cats and dogs are kept as pets for their affection and companionship. Touch me not. A plant closes its leaves upon anyone touching it. This happens because it is sensitive to touch. Non-living things cannot sense their surroundings. Next point, living things reproduce. All living things reproduce young ones of their own kind. Animals reproduce either by laying eggs or by giving birth to young ones. Most plants produce seeds. These seeds grow into baby plants when they get adequate sunlight, water, soil and fresh air. Non-living things do not reproduce. Here the young one of elephant, the young one of man and woman, a child. Then sapling, the young one of tree. Mother hen with her chick. Producing young one of one's own kind is called reproduction. Next point, living things have a lifespan. All living things grow old and die. Some living things have a very short life while some other live for several years. They all have a lifespan. For example, housefly. It lives about 20 to 30 days. A dog, it survives 13 to 15 years. Tortoise, 150 years. Human beings, 70 to 85 years. Look here, American redwood tree. It survives about 500 to 700 years. So here, all the living things have lifespan. Non-living things have no life. So they do not die. Here you can see the difference between living things and non-living things. Let us revise what we have learned from this lesson. Things found freely in nature are called natural things. For example, water, mountain. Things that are created by man are called man-made things. Anything, cycle or anything, whatever, prepared bags prepared by the man are called man-made things. Living things includes plants, animals and humans. We know that living things have life because they grow, breathe, need food and water and sense their surroundings, reproduce and have a lifespan. Chairs, soil, cloud, hills and water are non-living things. That's all given in this lesson.